Okay, the babies start to come forward. The first 2-year-old trial here at Newcastle for this season. Longshanks comes in on the inside and Monduli Mac on its outside in gate 2. Rock and Roll Emma, black and white stripes. And on the outside is Stella Maria. Make a good line of it as they head down towards the dispatch point. There's about 100 metres to go before they get there. They're all pacing pretty good from the start, and the arms fold, the green light comes on and they were away and racing, and from the outside Stella Maria was the best to begin, and at a leisurely pace it just jogs down to the fence and gets to the lead. It leads away from Longshanks, who's second. Now dropping down to be racing third then was Monduli Mac, and at the tail of the field is Rock and Roll Emma. They're going pretty slowly as they go in between turns now, and they're on the top side of the track. And out in front, it's Stella Maria. It's doing it quite nicely out in there under a nice hold for Mark Callaghan. Leads the way from Longshanks, who's second. Just behind it was Monduli Mac, and at the tail of the field was Rock and Roll Emma. 33.3 as they head up the straight now to get the bell with 1,000 metres to go. And this leader's doing it very well out in front, doing everything right. Stella Maria. It's out by 6 metres over Longshanks, who's racing second. Back in third under a nice hold is Monduli Mac as they go past the judge and the bell. And at the tail of the field was still Rock and Roll Emma. They head down to the bottom of the track now and going through the 800 metre marker, and this leader's travelling well out in front, Stella Maria. Another 32.9 quarter, so that's 66.2 for the half. So they're going along pretty slowly. They're only small, and Stella Maria does a good job out in front, still about 7 or 8 metres out in front of Longshanks, who the driver starts to get a little bit anxious now and starts to rein it along. Pulled out to make its run now is Monduli Mac. It's got off the pegs, and following it home is Rock and Roll Emma, and it seems to be racing okay there. They go past Neville Stud, 400 metres to go. Well, 30.6 for the third quarter, and Stella Maria still out in front. Longshanks has picked up the bit now and moves up on the outside, gets within 4 metres. On the outside of it, then making a run 3 wide was Monduli Mac, and sticking back to the inside, which could be a good drive here by Brad Cohen on saving ground on Rock and Roll Emma. They still haven't caught the leader yet. He's still out in front. Stella Maria, Rock and Roll Emma, and right down the outside was Monduli Mac. They're trying to get this leader, which is Stella Maria, and it's going to fall in. Stella Maria takes it out, beats Rock and Roll Emma. Monduli Mac was wide off the track for third. That was a good finish for the 2-year-old. Not far behind them there was Longshanks. Details after trial 2, the 2-year-old. First home was 4, Stella Maria. Mark Callaghan, the driver. Second home was number 3, Rock and Roll Emma. Brad Cohen coming through on the inside. Third home was number 2, Monduli Mac for Michael Formosa. And officially fourth was the 1, Longshanks. A busy finish there. The overall time and mile rate was 2.6.2. 2.6.2. Margins are half head by a metre. Nice busy finish. And the quarters there, 33.3 for the first quarter, 32.9 second quarter, third quarter in 30.6, home in 29.3.